Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Students of Gaming, and we are going to start playing cards in Genshim.
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it? You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction. Once I opened it,
He sounds like such a
it
nerd.
let out
Why?
a stench that could wake the dead. If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you
She's
should
not
check
an
with Albedo
idiot.
first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
At least, not physically hazardous.
So gross! What are you two chatting about?
Could be very hazardous to your mental health
hey, you
eventually.
Two. We're just talking about a strange package that Sucrose received recently.
A strange package?
Yes, I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research together.
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
Man, I want to get fucking trading cards from colleagues. Well, it is a thank you gift.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside, just a bunch of strange cards. I think
That
I've
had
seen
our
Gamez with
faces
some similar
on
looking
it
cards
for
before,
some reason.
so I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
Oh, shut up.
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
Yeah, it has me on it for some reason.
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
Did you not realize your likeness is
No,
being used?
Never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
Oh, God.
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's a card game that's been getting really popular these days. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG!
Man, imagine playing that trading card game based off of real... I'm sure there is a card game or something like that based on real people, but I've never played it, and I never probably would. It would be their equivalent to doing that. Is this the game we've been hearing about?
Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place. But this is the first time we've ever actually seen any of the cards.
That's not true. We saw
I didn't know
Sino
it had made
playing.
it all the way to Mondstadt. Must be pretty popular, huh?
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story is really good.
Isn't that just based on the...
It starts with a young
Us?
guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the casket of tomes.
Get fucked.
After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
Your move!
Timaeus.
That sounds a lot like Yu-Gi-Oh!
What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress
Okay,
report deadline,
Sucrose,
citing
relax.
Personal reasons for the delay.
Well, they were personal reasons.
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG.
Those were his
until I've
personal
made enough
reasons.
progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm still gonna have to tell Albedo.
Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
That's nice.
Oh, right.
Instead of just
And since
regifting
it's
it.
a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter.
You want to play, just say it.
Okay, fine. Paimon's curious and would like to give it a try. Please?
Oh, that was
Although,
cute.
it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime a while.
Well, research is my priority, you know. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail.
That's Margaret's place.
Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the
That we
community
haven't been able
goes
to
play
enter
when they have
till
time.
now for some reason.
They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Understood. Traveler? Paimon? Let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
I'm just glad that you want to do something other than research. Yeah, let's hit up FNGI. Friday Night Genius Invocation. Where are you? Here you are.
I can do it.
Just damn, Sucrose, we're just going to play some cards. Wow. Has that always been there, that sound? At night, at least? There's like 4 people in here.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise.
Sucrose is also here.
And Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much more you offer.
Well then.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Fur from the Cat's Tail staff?
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the Cat's Tail?
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials.
Let's try out your fur.
But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know, Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Is your cat's the TO? Oh god.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players.
Oh, Lord.
The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
Wow, another guy who can understand animals!
He doesn't. Oh my god.
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince.
I don't care. Hi, kitty.
Oh? What's that?
I like your hat.
Shuyan. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable
Oh my
of
god.
communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
It was the duels of Genius Invocation TCG that allowed our hearts to bond. It's understandable that ordinary people such as yourselves are unable to comprehend such a thing.
Ah, yes. That's what I enjoy coming to bars for,
Playing
to be
Genius
condescended
Invocation
upon.
TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
No.
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict...
I don't care.
That's what Prince said.
I don't care.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them.
Right.
I
Princess Paws
will
probably
never-
can't hold the
If
cards.
Prince is
Let me
unwilling
cut you
to
off
play,
right there.
then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it?
She's just
I'm
been
pretty
in the
busy
corner the
over
whole
here,
time.
You know? Huh. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight?
But drinking.
Seriously, games and drinks don't mix.
Yes, they
Don't
do.
they get that? Ugh.
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not.
It isn't really much of a break.
Why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink.
Yes.
You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
Or you could stop bartending.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Oh, God.
Sure, why not?
Yep.
Alrighty then. Our two
I'm
customers are waiting to
I'm gonna
learn.
get the fuck outta
Shuyan,
here.
Let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shuyan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Oh, shut
Shuyan,
the fuck
drink
up.
mixing now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there. Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
So we do have some cards.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
No.
It's already been a few days, and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them.
Just in case.
Not because I like to play the game or anything. Please. Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right? Yep. So, are you ready to start?
It's time to duel!
All right, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew, pew, pew! Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours. Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Man, I don't want to select D-Luke. Tempered Sword, Searing Oversight.
Let's finish this swiftly.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice.
Jesus
to start
Christ!
every round.
Good lord!
These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions.
The fuck are we playing? The Codes of Dunshire? Alright, so we get a lot of pyro.
Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Pyro damage. Okay.
Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack.
So wait, did we just have the
And
two
as
cards?
you can
We just
see,
had the one
once
card,
the
the
enemy
Sucrose?
finishes their move,
Those aren't
it's
cards.
our turn
That's we
again.
have a card. Other cards? There must be other cards. Why would I use the elemental? Oh my god.
Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type.
No.
So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for
No.
this skill.
Just attack him for the physical
Give it a
attack.
try.
You just need to. What a waste.
That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents to win. As much as we'd like to attack again, it seems like we've run out of usable dice. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
So they could just dick me.
All right, here we are, a fresh new round. Woohoo! And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again.
Alright, let's roll the dice. 8 fucking dice. Oh god, that's bad.
Ooh, that's some terrible luck. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to re-roll. Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and re-roll them.
That's ridiculous. You should fucking deal with your shit RNG.
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you
that
finished
makes sense.
first the last round, alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Once D-Luke's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still 1 short. Never mind. Let's start with a normal attack instead. Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type.
Like, it's like we could have used this last round.
In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill.
Actually, I think we still would have been 1 short. 1 dice short to be able to do it twice. Okay. That kind of hurt, bruh.
Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to...
Yep, let's just go ahead and... has their physical damage dealt converted to pyro damage. Okay, it's for 2 rounds. Sick.
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up,
It's a
time for
party.
your second character card, Kaya, to take the stage.
Let's go, Kaya.
Oh, it seems like any move by
Trizity
Kaya is going
trash.
to cost quite a lot of cryodite.
Trizity trash.
When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be...
Yep, that makes sense.
Cool it.
Now can we melt?
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected... Oh,
Yep.
that reminds me. Both sides must have 1 active character, while others are considered...
Active characters, right.
Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, in this
Okay.
case, we'll have to switch to... You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character.
Ah!
Let's
That
go.
fucking hydro bullshit out of here.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's...
Okay, that's fair enough.
Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent...
Yeah.
Alright then, now... Because the opponent is already affected by
Right, you get melts.
Melt increases damage dealt by 2. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in 1 go.
I love how they're basically patting their own game, like their own system on the back. Our system's pretty cool, right? It's a pretty clever way of doing it. Bravo.
All right. Next up,
Ah,
let's play these card types
here we
other
go.
than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
Fuck yeah. That's a whole lot of dendro.
Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
Reroll all of them and hope to not get dog shit.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type.
Of
Some Other
Colorless?
cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn.
Good to know.
Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well, but wait. D-Luke's elemental skill costs 3
Okay.
Not a problem. This is where we can use by discarding one card from your hand. You can convert one elemental die into the element of your current active character. And this card isn't useful right now. So we might as well use it for elemental tuning. Sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. Ingenious Invocation TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have.
Boo!
In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice. Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught. Because you have the white iron...
+1. Okay. Intent and final test. Okay.
Now comes the final part. Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What?
Well, what? Heal for 1 HP? Holy shit, that's trash. Maybe that's really good mathematically, I don't know. For 2, yeah, it's just better. I guess this costs 0.
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
Let's go.
Okay. Dog shit. Okay.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you one last trick. Free of charge. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent.
What?
Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents.
That is so trash.
Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here. Maeve.
Oh my god, that's awful. I guess when you're playing, that's probably not the case though, if you're playing with other people. Okay, so we got 2 white iron greatswords. What does Alice's thing do? Actually, I guess that isn't Alice. That's Ember Witch, right? Senora? Oh, that seems very good. Okay. Yeah, I... Convert the elemental dice spent to 2... Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, well. Oh, wait, but these could be anything, right? Yeah, okay, so when it's black, all right, nice. What? Oh, you can only do it once per round. I see. Can I equip them again? I can. Oh, that just replaces. Okay, well, that's good to know.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot.
The Traveler's Handy Sword.
Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
In theory. So you draw at the end of turn. Ooh. Okay, so what's this? Okay, so it's the cryo version of that. So can I attack and then switch characters? So if I do this... And then he goes. And then...
Ready when you are.
Switch to active. Okay, so you can't do that. Didn't seem like that was the most
Cool it.
efficient use of my round. Heart-stopping tabletop dueling game. Wow. Yep. Yeah, you just taught us all that. Yep.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that? What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You always dampen the mood. No, not at all.
You snuck in without making a sound. Anyway, what are you doing here?
What are you
The Cat's
doing
Tail
here?
is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
The one that looks
Wait.
like me?
This card? It's Diluc's character card!
Yeah, no fucking shit!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
It's Kaya, there's no doubt about it.
I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned.
Probably played at his bar, too.
Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share.
You up for a game now?
I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the cat's tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time.
Sure, I look forward to it.
Good.
Of course, Kaya
Then
would have
I'll
a
take my
Diluc
leave.
and a Kaya.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit ya where Lord Barbados split ya. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
What?
Hope Kaya will be alright.
He's an adult. They'll have their
Well,
usual
now that we're
repartee.
familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun.
We don't have 2 decks.
In order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards.
You didn't say that
Got it?
before, but makes sense.
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card.
Yep.
Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel?
Fine,
Alright,
time to fuck
let's
you up.
duel.
She should wreck me. What? Rosaria and Amber? Get rid of this. Choose 1 summon on your side. Grant it +1 usage. Okay. Dendro. We don't have a Dendro character. 1 less when you spend. Okay. This isn't terrible. Let's just start with those 2. See what happens.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend
Yeah.
Our-
Set active character. Target is forcibly switched to the previous character. Oh, that's interesting. So it deals 1 animal damage plus summons the wind spirit. That deals 1 animal. I don't think we would start with her. We start with Diluc.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Well, that's underdog shit. Probably should have kept that cryo. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh. Star signs, keys. Oh, so you can burst 1 turn earlier. Okay. Destroy all summons. Holy shit. Seems extreme. I don't think I have, like, what's a summon? So that's going to deal an extra 2 damage to me at the end of the turn. I don't think I need to use that yet.
This will be interesting. Freeze!
+1 usage. Okay, so they get to go first. Pretty good roll, I think. Yeah. That'll do.
Stand clear.
Which is fine, actually. What the hell is this? Oh, that's a nice combo with this. Sucks that we can't convert those other two. Otherwise, we could use a skill and a burst in one turn. No, we'd still be too short.
Need to make... Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Oh, come on. No, I don't think I want to do... Now I think I'm done. Oh. No, I don't think we want Sucrose yet. I want to go Kaya, though. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait. Oh.
Ready when you are.
Sick. What does your burst do? After you switch, deal 2. Usage is 3. Okay. Costs 4. Oh, man. Oh.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Okay. like this is a sucrose round. Guess it doesn't have to be, but. These cards. Oh, right. Unless. Oh, so this is one you could spend. No, it says once per round. Oh, does this just like stay out there? Because that would be kind of sick. Yeah, it's like an enchantment. Okay.
There can be no excuse.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I can do it. Absorption test.
Well, it's still my turn. That was a good round. Dendro, right? Oh, this is animal.
Ready when you are.
Switch for free, hit him for 2. Then we finish him off. Fun stuff. This is cool. Be interesting to see what some of the other elements do, like freeze and overload, superconduct.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought.
Well, your action cards
Every
are still
decision
random.
is a difficult trade-off
It's not like
in
we
this game.
drew all the same stuff.
If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the 2 standby characters onto the active character's body.
Duh.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Well, she's not being a sore loser.
I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
Yeah, you went easy on me.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards
You know,
is no
it's weird
different.
that she would
Each
say
game
that
you lose
because
makes
she
you wanna win the next
basically
one to settle the score.
engages
and the
in
desire to win pushes
drink
you to
alchemy.
improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation
and experiments
lies.
all the time.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Agreed, it was a brilliant game in which I utterly destroyed you.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Especially since there's a card of me.
Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that.
Isn't that fooey?
Burning Mondstadt's
Not that
wine
I mind
into
the
ground
alternate
keeps me
pronunciation.
pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
Oh, you're so nice, Leona.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
That's right. The Traveler, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now.
I didn't notice you played my matches, Paimon.
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as
It did
that.
look kind of offended
You
by
cannot
that,
call
not gonna lie.
yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test.
I was going to say official players, that's ridiculous, but that's what you have to do in Magic. Well, it was a DCI number. I don't think it's still that. I think it's something else now. But still, I guess, need an official like declaration, so to speak. But there's no test. You just say, hey, I want to play. And they're like, okay, pay us money. There's really a test?
Yes, although to be honest, it's not that difficult. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally.
Well, why
I
wouldn't
agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear,
no,
you
that
both
would make
performed
sense.
at a
Just
rather
people
high
that are
level.
unofficially think everybody could get in that way.
Hear what Prince says?
A
Damn,
well-trained
Paimon.
ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
Where have I heard that
Oh.
before? In the
Timaeus
story.
mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the
Are those
casket of
packs?
tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called caskets of tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and
okay.
sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a casket of tomes with them.
What?
Paimon can guess what you're gonna
That's
say next.
fucking
The
weird.
reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside.
Don't say yes.
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games. No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru's scholars.
Darn, what a letdown.
That's funny. Sounds like a convenient way of finding other TCG players. That's kind of fucking weird. A TCG friend finder!
Alright, now let's see this casket of tomes already.
All caskets of tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your casket of tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant she must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
Okay. We're gonna go catch her in the street like, hey, Margaret, give me our fucking casket. And she's gonna just have it on her.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
Where do you have them? Stuffed down your blouse?
So this is a casket of tomes.
This would be a pretty
That's
cool
right.
box.
A purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most
Yeah.
fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
Disagree.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail.
Can't be bad for business.
You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice
Isn't
atmosphere.
she filthy rich anyways?
Anyway,
I
now
guess
that you have your
doesn't mean she
caskets
doesn't
of
want more
tomes,
money.
it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while.
You can win this.
Thanks.
Trust in your
I'll
cards.
do my best.
Edit Deck's Casket of Tones. Also search characters nearby who possess a kit. Oh, okay. That's cool. So it's not just talk. Certainly beats going around pressing square against all the people around you to see if anybody wants to play cards. Even in a prison. Okay.
There's a player nearby. That way. Let's go see.
It's good old Swan.
Ha! It's you.
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players. But we have to pass the test first, so we need to beat 3 players in a duel. Our casket of tomes led us to you.
And we made eye contact, so now we must fight! Jesus.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now.
When it comes to your attention that a citizen of Mondstadt is in need, you must come to their aid promptly and willingly.
Are you quoting the Knights of Favonius handbook at me?
At you.
So
yes.
be it. Then let the duel begin.
That and I am your superior. At least I think I am. Wow, this is dog shit. I forget that I can get rid of cards too. So these two can be, well... What was this? Oh, it seems good. Well.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, so I fucked that up earlier. I wasn't playing the card. That's what was happening. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. One and then two of anything. I might as well choose this. Wow. Guess we just crush him with D-Luke. Just because.
Gosh, I lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are.
I just have remarkably good
Let's
cards.
play again when you have some time. But ideally, not when I'm on duty.
Fair enough.
Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
I sensed that she had what it took to become an official TCG player, but she has returned to the tavern more quickly than I had expected. Defeat the opponents I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official TC...
Okay,
Not
who the
just
fuck is
Prince. I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you in one of the private rooms.
She won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
Naturally.
Ho, fellow voyager of the stellar void. Yes, even I was briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. But so be it. You who are enslaved by dueling desire, be released from your shackles into the glorious arena of gladiatorial combat. Step forth, O brave challenger.
Is she practicing or is she actually saying this?
Hearken well. The wretched clock chimes yet again, as the declining light of the day grows dimmer still.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long. Mein Fräulein could afford to be a little less impatient.
Huh? Paimon knows those voices.
Yeah, no shit.
Your opponent sounds anxious to begin. Do not delay. That's what Prince said.
Why'd she do it
Please
behind a
enter and
closed
enjoy.
door? Just open the door. Jesus.
Paimon knew it! It's Fischl and Oz!
Yeah, no shit.
Who else but the Prinzessin? For, as the name of this hallowed rite suggests, only when the wisest of heroes is summoned can the Master of Cards hope to be crowned the champion. This path is a treacherous
Are you like
one.
a gym leader?
It must be tread with great caution, for eternal doom and damnation are but one wrong step away at any given moment. That is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber than the Prinzessin, whose Aug de Verurtelung des großen Kaleido-Phantasmus has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
Oh, is that right?
Y'all act like y'all never
Mein Fräulein
been around
has
Fischl
watched
before.
many games of Genius Invocation TCG, and has gained a solid grasp of the rules. Even in a duel between beginners, it is best that both participants are well versed in them.
Oh, that's true.
Duel between beginners?
Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pair us with someone of a similar skill level. Guess that means Fischl hasn't been playing that long either.
The Prinzessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their
That's what
working
Paimon said.
principles.
Called
Thus,
out her
with
bullshit,
speed
too.
And brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of secrets.
Mein Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents thus far, and is therefore one step away from becoming an official TCG player.
So there's a lot on the line, huh? Either Fischl or the Traveler is gonna come out of this duel as an official TCG player!
Indeed.
Come.
The prinzessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immanakreich. Yet still, you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable. Your stubborn foolishness is contemptible.
Mein Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
I shall not lose, Oz! What say you, Outlander?
Feast upon your own
Do you
words.
wish to make an enemy of me, the Prinzessin de Verurtelung, who even now begins to strum the strings of fate that shall sound out the traveler's requiem?
Verily, 'tis time to duel!
Then I say it is time to see what you are made of.
Oz is fucking hilarious. Oh. Bennett, eh? Okay, what do we got here? What the fuck does Kokomi do? Draw 2 well, that's not going away anytime soon. Get rid of this. What was this? I don't think we need this yet. We do have the sword.
This will be interesting.
Kaya first. Do I just always go first? I feel like we should roll to see who goes first. Wow. I should probably switch to Sucrose, but I'm stubborn. Okay. Well. Oh, I could have went with Sucrose because I have this and still been fire. But I really want to equip the sword. Yeah, that's fine. Draw 2. Draw 2 is always a great card. Oh. So that happens for 2 end phases. That's actually pretty damn good. But I think... Wait, maybe I don't even need to play this round. Maybe I can wait till next round to do that. I don't need to... Well... One cryo less. Yeah, I think I want to do this now. Although, actually, I should have selected... It's not a big deal, though.
Cool it.
Keep that in mind for next time. Yeah. I see.
Out of the way!
Okay.
Cool it.
Get out of here!
Oh, I don't have... Oh, that kind of sucks.
I can do it. Absorption test.
That's Shen, huh? It's interesting how your roles sort of determine what you should be doing. Or which characters you should be...
By royal decree.
What's this? What's your next character in? So that can that be anybody? Oh. Yes. Okay.
Stand clear.
Oh, it did choose for me. I wonder what decides that. Yep, I'm done. Oh, wait a minute. No, I still... Oh, that's the summon. Oh, yes. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not sure I like that. That wasn't great. Oh, well, that was just a terrible idea on your part.
This is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve ultimate victory.
Sure. Oh dear.
Oh, what happened? Oz, with lightning twixt upper and lower mandible, strike thy pointy beak into this obstacle and remove it from my path.
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
And for the finishing blow.
Ah, this doesn't look good.
Well, it's not optimally played, but that last turn did work out pretty well.
Impossible! Ugh, the cursed dragon looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender threads of fate, hiding them from my vision. Traveler, was even this part of your plan?
To what? Win the card game?
What a truly ingenious plot. And what an exciting duel to witness.
Oh, calling the dragon? Sure.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG
I
player.
didn't even hear you open the door. That's crazy good.
Oh, Sucrose, you're back! Does that mean...
Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel, so I came over to watch.
Nice! Sucrose won too as well! Great work!
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none. To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes, that not a single one of them may be left standing.
So we get official card?
Main Fräulein wishes to give you a Main Fräulein character card.
Wow, it's Fischl's character card!
I dare not take advantage of the princess's generosity.
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate
I
splendor
bet she
due.
already has like 15 officials.
Excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far. Might I also have the honor of joining you in a duel? If you would be willing, of course.
I suppose you've never met before.
Nothing would delight me more. I hereby grant you permission to join me in performing the hallowed rite of genius invocation.
Especially since
One
Sucrose
other
doesn't get
thing.
up very often.
When I got back, Prince and Shuyan said there was something they needed to give you if you managed to become an official TCG player.
Hopefully not another test.
Probably
Instant
not.
victory card. Why the fuck?
I bet it's some kind of prize for making it as an official TCG player. Let's go get our prize.
With 3 electro dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo Hafnavine, to my side.
Osvaldo
Heed my
Hafnavine?
invocation!
Is his full name?
But, Main Fräulein, I have been by your side all along.
I mean in the game, Oz.
Then, I'll use Chaotic Entropy to invoke a large wind spirit that deals increased damage when it carries an element other than Animo. So,
Oh, so be it. One shall not be swayed by such a feeble attack.
Wow, this is intense. Apparently Lumine doesn't think so.
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Very well done. Now I will
Okay.
The first thing all new official TCG players receive is their TCG Player's Handbook. This handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player. Make sure you read it. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. So you see, becoming an official TCG player is really just the first step.
You sell singles?
And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Whoever you wish to duel against, simply invite them to the tavern for a game.
Invitation board?
Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends whenever you want. That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't quite understand, you can always come and ask me.
Is there a limited
Yes, indeed. I'm quite sure they will.
style of play?
Oh, sorry.
Where we
I
can
forgot to
draft
translate
cards,
for you.
perhaps?
Prince would like to say, hope you have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
Because limited's the best. I'm just saying. Because everybody can play it. You don't need to get the best cards or whatever. Oh, just like the... Huh. Oh, shit. Oh, we can buy Ellen! That's awesome! Timmy. Oh, God, Timmy. Why is this here? Only I should know Tubby. Oh. Oh, there's other kinds of... What's the difference? Oh, holy shit. That's just straight better. Well, it's not straight better. It costs 3 as opposed to 2, but that shit is... Woo! Do I have? I do, actually. Don't think I have... I should have 100 of these. Okay, I have 9. Never mind. Then we need Cecilia's Glaze Lilies. Do I have... No, this is cool, though. Well, I do have enough amethyst lumps, so... we'll use that. Be interesting to, like, get all the strategies. What do you mean they're dynamic skins? So, like, they're... Oh, they move. Okay. Yeah, you think I wouldn't care about that sort of thing, but I do. These aren't as interesting, though. Cyno's the end boss. That's fantastic. Okay, and you get more invitation letters. I see. Okay, that's cool. All right, well that's how this works. I'm actually kind of hyped to play this. I'm a little worried that like, 'cause my first thought was, man, we could hold like a tournament for the card game. That would be sick. But one thing I'd be worried about is there being like such a meta dominant deck where it's like everybody just uses that and then like that's that. So that would be kind of problematic. But I don't know. We'll see. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Probably got more cards in my future. I don't even have to pay for them. So yeah, take it easy. And I'll see you guys next time.